Hello and welcome to GamingGrannar. Today we are at the Home Computer Museum in Helmond in the Netherlands. And directly I will film this guy.
Hello.
Bart. Welcome, I might say, but you should say welcome to me.
It's your movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome in the Home Computer Museum.
Yeah.
In the Netherlands, we are an interactive computer museum showing the history of the home computer from 1975 till roughly 2008. So, yeah, that's...
How long have you been here in this location?
In this location, I'm since February 2020.
Yeah.
So we enjoyed for 1.5 months and then we had to close.
Yeah.
And we were off and on with closing, and since June 2021 we're open again. So you know, we're still growing, we're still doing impressive stuff.
So you can come here and visit, and here's the desk. You walk in, you see the nice desk here with the Home Computer Museum. Nice sign you got there. And you pay a fee for entrance,
yes.
And you can enjoy this amazing big place. We've been here all day, me and Thomas, and watched and talked to you all day. It's a really amazing place. So I think that we could take a quick tour.
Sure.
And check out. And hopefully people want to go here when they see this amazing place you got.
I hope so. That's the goal, right?
Yeah.
and it's quite hard for me to not make this movie like 6 hours or so, because I can tell stories about all the computers.
Yeah, you're very good at telling stories, and we heard a lot of it from you today. But we try to make a quick tour around.
A quick tour. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
And you can talk about what you want that you find interesting. But first we have the whole place is a play area, you can say. But here you have some more video games related.
This is the video game part. We call it the arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because mainly, of course, it's home computers over there, but here you have some video games
Exactly.
as well.
There's video consoles do have an important role in the history of the home computer.
Of
So
course.
that's why we put all these game consoles over here, including some very rare ones, like here there's the
Pippin.
extremely popular Pippin.
Yeah, with a very strange car.
Yeah.
We could talk about this one for an hour.
You can talk for this one hour. As soon as you turn it on, you know why it is not a success. It's like 15 minutes or so for booting alone, and you're actually in macOS, so you can actually use it, and you find the whole. If this is basically macOS.
But you have that rolling, like a mouse.
Yeah, it's like a mouse
wheel.
You have to, if you start a game like Tetris or so. Come on, do something. Oh, all right,
There's the timer.
See, and then I have to go to game, new game, because it's a Mac. It's literally a Mac running from a CD. So
Yeah.
there you go. And now it's always.
It's kind of noisy, and I hear the fan from the machine. Or is it maybe the monitor that's sounding?
No, I have no idea.
There we have the Tetris.
Yeah, it's the most annoying thing of this one is every game seems to have other uses of buttons. There's so many buttons.
Is it buttons on the back?
There's also buttons here, and there's buttons here, and there's this wheel thing, and there's this thing, which also controls apparently. But yeah, it's every time you have to figure out what the buttons are.
Yeah. Very unique item. Please tell us a little bit about this one.
Sure, you don't want to have like 6 hours. This is a Commodore 64. It's not a Commodore 64. This is the Commodore Media Tower. It's from 2008. As far as I know, only 9 of them are existing. Basically, it was a company called Geronimo, who had a license to produce Commodore branded items, because Tulip from the Netherlands owned the name at that point. So they created this tower with the idea you can bring your media player, preferably the Commodore media players. You can bring it here and choose music from here apparently, or maybe even movies.
Yeah.
And you can buy them using this pin console with a credit card or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can upload the bought music to your media player, which is a great idea. Yeah, but in yeah, a few years prior to 2008, Apple already figured that out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why it was a great success. Here you have it. This is a Nintendo development system.
Oh.
The Nintendo Wii development system.
Wow. For the NES?
No, for the
or-
Wii.
For the Wii, okay.
So this is the writer, and this is the development system for the Nintendo Wii.
Ah.
We
Oh,
even
now I
have,
see the green one there, yeah.
and we even have a letter from Nintendo that we never should put this on public view. So there you
Yeah.
go. There's a prototype of
Wow.
wireless PlayStation 2 controller.
Ah.
That's not been authorized as required. No, anyway, the PlayStation 2 development kit actually used to own. The previous owner was R.J. Michael from Amiga, and then he moved to the Lynx, which is in the bottom, and he also developed for the PlayStation 2.
Cool.
There's a hard drive unit behind there, which is basically a unit which you can connect to a PlayStation 2 and make it a developer item. That's how we've been told.
Yeah.
Debug kit from the Xbox, including the original debug websites.
Okay,
ET game. We have the ET game from Atari.
Ooh.
Yeah, and we have the Nintendo Virtual Boy. Yeah, these are the more rare items,
Yeah.
more hard to get items. So.
But the most
Everything
amazing
is
thing
working.
is this museum of home computers.
Yeah. So yeah, we have the original PET 2001, Apple II Plus, and a TRS 80. So this is the Holy Trinity.
Do you know how many home computers you got here?
Last time I counted, it was a little over 500 computers.
Oof.
Visible.
Yeah.
We hide some computers as well. Here's we have 3 reproductions. We have 3 not original computers in here. The Kenbach one is one of those. This is a reproduction of, it's actually this year only a few months old now. The Kenbach one is from 1971,
Oh.
and it is considered from by our friends in America to be the first home computer. It was meant to be used in educational for education to learn how to work with a computer.
Okay.
So it's power, and this is the output. 8 lights over here, which is the output, and 8 inputs over here. That's it. There's no other input/output on it.
Okay.
Only 50 are made, so the chances that we actually get one is pretty slim.
Low. Yeah.
Therefore, we do it with an emulator like this,
Yeah.
or a rebuild, a replica of the original one, which looks exactly the same and it even works exactly the same, except this one is running on 5 volts.
I really like the rooms you have made. It's
Yes.
like back in the days here with the carpet and.
This is our Alta 8800, which is also a reproduction, but it does exactly the same as the original one. Yeah, it even works, I think. Yes,
Ooh.
it works. So
Can I switch a switch?
yeah, sure.
Ooh. I don't know what I'm doing, but it feels nice.
You're setting bits now. You're programming, man. You're programming. It's let's see. Maybe I can let it do something. There you go. Flashy.
It's very flashy. I would like to have one of those at home, just blinking.
Yeah, you can buy them probably on eBay or so.
Okay.
Finding an original one again, you know, it's nearly impossible to find an original one, especially in Europe. But hey, this is fine enough for me.
Yeah.
Plus, it runs on like 1.5 volts or so. That's also great.
Yeah.
Instead of 110 volts and using I don't know how many amps. But this is for us better.
Yeah.
And it does exactly the same. And we only have to tell the story. So it really doesn't matter if this one is an original one. It does the same and it looks the same. So that's enough for us to tell the story about.
Yeah.
And the third, not original one, is the Apple I over here. That's not a real Apple I. That's our replica. It won't boot this one. for the simple reason we have a few missing ICs. And for those who are really close looking to the screen, the ICs which don't have labels are the fake ones.
Okay.
So, yes, it's an original 6502. That's the beautiful ceramic 6502 which we have. But other than that, it's the most of the chips are fine, except for the character ROM or so, and the capacitors are also not the original ones. Next to it, there's a KIM-1. That is a real one. I think it's way more important than an Apple one, but
from the wrong angle.
this is the Intel 4004. The little chip in the middle, it's the first microprocessor, or CPU on a chip, as they call it back then.
Cool.
And soon it will be 50 years old. Next to it, there's a Sinclair MK14, or Science of Cambridge MK14. Later, Science of Cambridge became Sinclair, so it's still a Sinclair. And this one is one of the rarest pieces we have in the museum. It's an original Sinclair Acorn System 1. And as far as I know, there are only 9 of them existing in the entire world. And we have one of those. We are the only one in Europe having one. And this one is still working.
Cool.
So, yeah, a pet. And there's another KIM-1 on the, because we have KIM-1s. So we put KIM-1s on the floor. This one is...
And here we have another unique item. Thomas, you live here?
I live here.
Oh no, you work here.
I work here. Can't get this thing to work? What's this?
It's a computer.
It's a computer. Ah, okay. I thought it was a toilet. I want to know what the DAI is. Is it the school system?
No, that's a computer.
Aha, okay.
It's a Belgian computer.
So they choose the Belgian DA, but they couldn't deliver.
Yeah. You can actually use it.
Ooh.
There you go.
Nice.
Now have fun.
Programming. But I really like these setups you made, like here and there with the furniture and.
Yeah, that's something we are more of an. We are a computer museum, obviously.
Yeah.
But we try to be more of a nostalgic museum.
Yeah.
So we try to be a nostalgic museum using the computer. So when people come in here, what we try to do is find their first computer. So what was your first computer? And you have to really get back to that time.
Yeah.
And, the reason you can do that is because of the chairs and the desks, and they're all matched to the time of that computer.
Of course. You got so much. Me and Thomas are like the biggest CRT monitor geeks in Sweden. So it's very fun for us to see all these CRT monitors everywhere. Amazing.
And you're not even looking below the table because there are plenty more.
Ooh! But you mentioned you got of each computer or item you got 3. Explain. You got.
Yeah, for every computer. Well, we try to have of every computer because sometimes it's impossible.
Yeah.
But we are not a collector. I'm not a collector.
Yeah, of course. Thomas, we continue a little bit without Bart. How did this red monitor?
Den röda är asläcker. Nu kan du ta det i svenska nu.
Nu kan vi prata i svenska faktiskt.
Och sen har du en box där. Skitsnygg.
Nice.
Den vänder sig nog mot tjejer.
Men det är så sjukt mycket grejer de har här alltså. Det är svårt att ta in här tycker jag. Precis som Bonami. It's too much to handle.
Too much to handle. Kolla, den här är ju fortfarande inne.
Ja,
The Corona.
Corona, mer inne än någonsin.
Finns även i en Philips edition. Men The Corona säljer det.
Och här har vi Discoverer monitor. Har du haft en sån eller?
Nej, jag har haft den. Du har en Vectrex där.
Jag hade 2 sådana men den tog så mycket plats så man kan inte ställa någonting på den. Den är så himla dålig. Så att jag ångrar lite att jag gjorde av med dem faktiskt.
Kolla! Exakt den här hade vi som barn. Nej.
Ja men det sa det. Vi får kolla på den i
den är
bild.
lite annorlunda här luckan. Vår lucka var enklare att öppna här uppe.
Ja, det är också någon sån där, fast i större modell liknande.
Nej, det är inte exakt den här, men den är väldigt lik.
Den är väldigt konkav alltså. Eller konvex, förlåt.
Ja, jag minns vad det vilket som är konvex.
Och jag tror, han sa någonting om att fönstren de är så här UV-säkra.
Ja.
Så att de inte bleker någonting, om det är någon som undrar varför det står spel i fönstren. Alltså kolla in det här skrivbordet. Jag vill ha det. Och jag vill ha den där lampan.
Jag vill inte ha datorn.
Och det där låter som ett kärnkraftverk ungefär.
Det är inte där, men... Nej, den här. Den är igång alltså.
Det är svårt för oss att snacka om de här grejerna, men... coola är de i alla fall.
Någon har ju suttit framför. Den här gillar jag. Det känns som den här har använts som en militär.
Ja, faktiskt. It looks military.
Där har vi Commodore-hörnan här.
Ja, just det. Så här hade det kunnat se ut på ett tonårsrum eller barnrum. Alltså hur många Commodore-modeller finns det? Det måste ju finnas hur många som helst.
Ja, men de jobbar inte.
De här stolarna följer jag för, Thomas. Jag gillar den designen.
Kolla den här Nokia. Det är en ITT Nokia. ITT är ett annat företag.
Och de sa ju att allt här är inkopplat med ström och alla konsoler är inkopplade. Så när de har visningar eller att det kommer ett större sällskap som ska kolla här, så kan de sätta igång allt. Och de har ju gjort speciell strömförsörjning också, så att det är liksom... Det är inga konstigheter att ha allting igång samtidigt. Den är jättesnygg. Jag blir direkt, när vissa knappar har vissa färger så går jag igång och tycker det är sjukt snyggt. Och sen kan jag sätta spelaren där också. Sjukt läckert. Och den här äppelskylten är en official. Som ni vet så går jag igång på skyltar. Sån här hade man ju velat haft.
De här skulle du vilja ha.
Ja, jag såg den här dokumentären nyligen. Vad heter den nu då? Om vad heter det? Om jag tappar namnet.
Steve Sinclair.
Sinclair. Ja, vad heter de? Acorn heter de andra företaget också, ja. Deras battle där på 70-80-talet. Det där är en riktig monster, va? Sa du inte det, va? 2000.
2000.
Vad går den för idag då? Typ 20 000 eller?
Nej, det är 304.
Eller 3-4 000 som är mer holy grails. Det här är också så åter sån där klassisk skrivbord. Den här stereon, kolla! Holy shit. Den är snygg. Telefunken. 4 band. Den där musen alltså. Sen här hade vi ju massa... Ja, det är massa saker överallt, men... Massa MX6-varianter här. Är det någon som har en sån här som de vill vara med, så får ni gärna hojta till. Jag känner att jag har ett stort sug av att äga en sån här. Och spela lite roliga spel på. Now we are at, what do you say? Repair center.
Repair center, yeah.
But here you restore and fix...
yeah, this is where we at least try to.
Yeah.
In most cases. So
people can leave their computer here if it's broken in some way.
And everything that comes in, donated or bought, or I don't care. Everything coming in will be going through this.
Yeah.
In order to fix, to see if it still works. So yeah, we have a few. This is actually coming from a museum.
Yeah.
We replaced it.
And right away I saw all your PVMs here in the corner. Sadly they are in the corner. They should be in the center.
never put baby in the corner. Never put PDM in the corner.
That's only a small selection of what we have.
Ooh. Do you have more? Do you have bigger PVMs or BVMs?
No, smaller ones.
Yeah.
But this is actually when we go to fairs. We take those because they can be stacked.
Yeah, and they are kind of sturdy.
Yeah, that's the main benefit with this.
So yeah,
This is also where you try to figure out information from old hard disks and wave systems.
those two computers which One has SCSI card inside with we can actually connect all kinds of SCSI stuff, and the other one is filled with drives.
This is storage room.
And this is storage.
Oh, a secret storage. Hemligt lager. We like that. A secret toilet.
Secret toilet. Wow.
Ooh!
So yeah.
Silicon graphics monitors. Wow.
Do you have more storage or is it this one?
This is it.
Yeah. Wow.
How many square meters is your museum?
1090.
Wow. Is this original Mortal Kombat?
No, that's
It's a new version in some way.
yeah, new version inside. Yeah.
Yeah, it's maybe a flat screen in there. I can see now. Oh, more PVMs. I like the small ones, especially those that have this
They're cute.
handle on top.
They all work. So
Oh, more stuff.
yeah, we have quite a lot of stuff over here. So this is what we have in storage. That's the whole. We need 3 of each.
Yeah.
So
But do you have a database? Do you know where everything stands? It's like
every cabin and has a QR code.
oh, as I can see here, Apple iMac.
Yeah. And every computer should have. It's always
Ah, smart. So you can just blip it and it's where it should stand.
exactly. And this way we can also find out how many we have and what state is and the whole history of this particular computer. I don't have it right now, but yeah, we can actually see it, and that's also a requirement to become an official licensed museum.
Yeah, cool.
That's what you do. Takes about 5 minutes to start up,
5 minutes to start up.
and that's only half of it.
But it's like 6 CRT screens.
This one is for the data. The bottom 3 and the top 3 are for designing.
Is it widescreen monitors or is it just a 4:3 monitor?
No, it's widescreen.
Cool.
And this machine is from 1985.
85.
Yes, and it can. It is. There are only 200 of these are made, apparently, around 200. Sometimes I said this is like Photoshop, but comparing this to Photoshop is basically saying it's basically this computer is way more powerful than that. Illustrator is like how to say, the Photoshop is a toddler with crayons. Illustrator is an adult with crayons. This is the professional.
Okay, so it's not
This
a
is
teenager.
way above that. So
But is it vector graphics or
Yeah.
pixel? It's vector.
You could push that out. It was
Yeah,
really.
very nice.
But we have to wait and see if it start soon. We hope.
Well, take a while. Take a while.
Ja du David, hur känns det att jobba som CAD-tekniker 1985 på
Ja, jag har
den
suttit här några år nu.
absolut mest professionella utrustningen man kan hitta?
Ja, jag kan göra vad du vill.
Kan du göra någon logga till något ölfabrikat?
Ja, Heineken till exempel ska jag designa. Men det har jag inte tid med. Nu ska jag jobba här då. Men vilken känsla. What a feeling to sit here. You said that most people that have worked with this want to get back here just to sit here and relive the spirit of this.
Exactly. So yeah, we started last year fixing this one. So what we do is put power on it and see how many smoke comes up.
Yeah.
And yeah, we had a lot of smoke coming out, but we fixed all that. But then we found out the monitors weren't working at all, so we had to fix those as well. So those are fixed.
This doesn't show anything right now.
That's the main computer.
Can I push something?
Yeah, you can push something.
Can something
Mainframe.
Polygon.
This one can turn off and the screen goes off.
Ah, I do something now. I turn. Jag stänger av och på skärmen här nu, Thomas. Titta.
Wow. I'm impressed.
So yeah, that's.
But you haven't got it to work with the pen?
No, because yeah, we were literally stuck because we didn't know anything about the computer. There's no video on it, how the thing does. No photos on it, how it should work. It's basically a black hole, and thanks to we are pretty active on the internet.
Oh, okay. Now I choose things. Gradation. I
You
don't.
can also do like this, and for example, gradation off, and then you can.
I like that sound on the back.
I mean, if you can get it running, you will learn a lot from the people coming here that have been worked on it.
Yeah, we have to continue filming without Bart. We ain't got the time.
Luxor ABC 1600. Den här är skitläcker.
Oj.
Men den är inte inkopplad. Men
Intressant
ingen av dem är deras direkt kända modeller tyvärr.
Tulip, har du koll på det? Vad är det för något?
Nej, det är nog holländskt.
Ja, det är klart det. Tulpaner.
Jackan där tror jag.
Ja, riktigt het alltså.
Vad har du att ta SD-sektionen där nere? Joystickarna är nice. Många classic.
Ja,
Och CDI-sektionen är ascool här. Världens största CDI-samling.
ja precis. Här har vi, fattar jag så rätt som allting som hade med CDI att göra. Vad hette samlaren? Han hette Jorg Kennis. Det står ju sån här informationsblankett på allting också, överallt. De har väl bara hunnit lagt in det i skåpet förstod jag det som. Men väldigt mycket unikt där.
And here's Bart!
Bart is back!
I have coffee.
We filmed without you, hope that's okay. Well, it's my video. So.
Who is Jorg Kennis?
That's the owner of this collection.
Is he from Helmond or Netherlands?
No, he's from the Netherlands. He collects CDI since the 1990s.
So this is his also?
Partly.
Partly.
Yeah. He collected CDI. His dad worked at Philips.
This is a Sony with a CDI player, correct? But can you play games with these buttons?
You should.
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, it's nice, but it's a huge, heavy
But it's
Game Boy.
inverted, the
Yeah, you have
the stick on the right side instead of the left.
It's amazing.
Probably there's a controller port, so
Yeah,
of
control.
course. Maybe just for the menus or
Because
something.
the CDI has 3 buttons and this only has 2.
yeah.
Is this from his collection?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I like this Philips TV set you got here.
Yeah, that's a very expensive television back in the day.
Ooh.
This is
It's a stereo in the bench
Yeah.
as well. Home cinema sound. Bose.
Oh, booze. Bose. How do you say? Bose? Booze?
Should be
Bose.
33
Bose.
inches, I think, Thomas, isn't it?
33, yes. Probably.
There you go.
Oh!
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been told this was one of the most expensive televisions back in the day. It's a matchline television, so
Yeah, Philips match.
yeah. So obviously we put the matchline CDI player in there, and there's also a VCR.
Yeah.
And the
Karaoke. There's a karaoke.
Yeah, there's Saddam.
But very nice for you to have this complete CDI collection.
Yeah, it's hard to say if it's complete. It's a lot. It's 1,500 CDIs.
Oi.
Done.
I like the purple one. What's that?
The purple one is a Silicon Graphic Indigo 2 R10000. It's a computer that cost back in 1992. It was $139,000. These were the kind of computers that were used to render, for example, Toy Story and that kind of Star Trek, even I think. But I know for sure it's Toy Story was made using one of these machines, and yeah, they're not home computers.
You know, Silicon Graphics helped making the Nintendo 64, correct?
Yes.
And
I
but
think
they
this one-
also work on Silicon Graphics computers.
Yeah, I think they did. And I also heard about the N64, but I'm not sure. I do know that these computers, we have another purple one there.
Yeah,
this
it's
purple one. And we have a green one, and we have another green one. This is the Indie one. This is in Indie 2. We know that the previous owner of these ones, or actually the first owner who bought this one, was called Tom Roosendaal. And Tom Roosendaal is the founder and creator of the software Blender.
Okay.
So this, we have 4 of those. These 4 computers were his. So he still has a login account on this one. And I think this
Have
one...
you cracked it? His password?
No, I don't bother to do. Yeah, and these are one of the few computers that are not on, for the simple reason that these are, you know, soft on monitors and the soft on systems, which is great. But when we put power on it, the first thing they do is like load all their capacitors. So we have a big spike in power. And that usually ends in that all power goes off here.
Yeah.
So that's why they're not on.
What have you
Kallar
found?
mig Yngve Malmsten på piano. Det är ju bara... I like this setup. It's really nice.
Det är nu du ska styla som fasiken. Ja. Ja. Can you any video game song?
Ja, den här.
Game over.
Game over.
Oh, nice speakers.
Yeah, they just rebranded unknown speakers. They branded Commodore, but with the latest logo. And...
You know, the only thing is like Castlevania settings.
Yeah. But we said that earlier. You have everything connected with electric supply, and you can start everything up that's on this desk.
This desk is actually everything is on, or yeah, we usually don't put the Amiga 3000 on because why would we? We can do it, but it has no games on it. So.
And here we have more like 80s, 90s.
It's 90s.
90s.
This is we had a magazine for girls back then, so and these are all the posters which were in the magazine. This is one of the magazines. That's what I foresee as the future. I mean, the future is not computers anymore. It sounds weird, but because modern phones are basically a computer but very small, and they are as powerful as most computers even. And I think that the future will be more like gearing towards that you have a computer in your pocket. And if you want to have full desktop job, and it already exists, so it's not something from the future, it exists. You put your phone on a stand, and from that point you have a mouse, a keyboard, and a whole screen.
Yeah.
And because I don't see people actually touching the big screens, that's something I don't see. But I do see that you have your complete computer with you, and you just put it on a stand, and it already exists. Samsung already has DeX, Samsung DeX, and
We are soon there.
I think that it goes to that. So what we have over here, you know, the big boxes on computers, and even laptops are going away slowly.
Yeah.
Laptops are being replaced by tablets. Yeah, I know. I have the
Phones.
same.
Ooh.
Okay, first, second, or third model.
Third.
Ooh,
I
he's
would
better.
say second.
Yeah.
That's 2,200 euros.
I know.
That's amazing.
I know.
So what's the benefits with the? Is it the weight? No, it's still heavy. So
You can watch that later, Thomas. Now we need.
No.
No, I have to do it now.
Yeah.
Is it bigger? What's better with the third model?
Well, this is a computer from my good friend Perry Fractic from Retro Recipes, because this is going YouTube, so link him. Now he back in 2019, I think, he found this computer, and he thought it was a computer that was used for the movie Apollo 13, because it was in the shed of Chris Blythe, and he told that apparently. So when they opened this computer, it had obviously battery damage, as much as you can imagine.
Yeah.
However, they removed the hard drive and removed the special video decoder card and put it in another Amiga 4000. And they found out that this machine actually, on the hard drive, it actually had footage of the movie Titanic.
Okay.
And then Chris reminded that, yeah, this is what was used for the movie Titanic. The movie Titanic, like True Lies and like Apollo 13, is a complete analog movie, meaning that all the special effects are really hard to, see, or you can't just rewind and watch it again because it's an analog movie. So you have to develop the film first before you can actually see it. That's not something you can really easily do. So what they did with this computer was put a small camera on the viewfinder of the real camera, so they can basically record on this one. So it's in some way a sort of VCR.
Okay.
However, what this also was doing was controlling the camera movement. That was using Rex on this. So the camera movement of the small items and the special effects are all models, and they're moving the cameras around these models. And in order to see how far you can go with these cameras, you have to record it at first, and then they finally find the sweet spot. So the sweet movement they want, and then push record on the big camera, and the camera would record that part. And that's how they, that's what they found on the hard disk as well.
Okay, cool.
And everything is now on the internet. It's also copied. The hard drive is still in here. Fun thing to tell that people in America even decided this board is in no way can be rescued at all, and so they sent it all. The whole package was sent to the Netherlands to my good friend Marvin, and Marvin sent the board out to a guy in the north of the Netherlands, and he actually rescued the board.
Yeah.
So the original board in the back here, that's the original board that was in this Amiga 4000, and you can see all the damage which was done over there. It's all reworked and it's working again. It's recapped. It's completely, so we can actually rebuild the entire machine if we want to. However, we're not going to because it's in a big glass box over here, so we can't. Now it has no use because everything is backed already, and it is a special item because it is literally the one used for that movie.
Cool.
And this is the Commodore vacuum cleaner.
No,
It looks like one.
It's a high quality speaker system, so that everybody has nowadays. Yeah, and the same for the music player, the music and video players. I mean, this is, it's actually in here. So
It's a big screen for video.
It's sticky. It's very sticky.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's the rubber.
I really like this compact Presario. You need to almost film it from the side because it's huge. You have the ports on this side
You could
and the
maybe.
floppy disk.
Whoop.
I thought it was just a big speaker underneath.
No. No, that's actually our dial-up computer. We can dial up on the internet. And it works. It literally works. Yeah. The whole experience, we have it.
I mean, compact always had great dumb design. It was both great and really ugly. That's compact. I mean, this is the classic compact. Everybody had this. Maybe taller in Sweden. We have this at home.
Yeah, I have one as well.
This one broke on most of them, I think.
I like the color of these Apple
Yeah, there
computers.
were 13 colors.
13.
Yeah, if somebody, I'm sure somebody who loves these apples are now, he doesn't have, now I know. The thing is, there are two versions, basically of all models, all colors, there are two versions. One
Konami probably have them all.
I don't care.
He's here all week.
There's one with the slot-in drive. Sorry, this is the one, the original one.
For CDs, I
With
suppose.
CDs. This is also the real first one. And the second one has a slot-in drive.
Yeah, it's not a CD tray. It just
it
sucks up the disc.
Exactly. And basically every color has two of the every version of, and we don't want that.
I've never seen these. Are they rare?
Yeah.
The flower power one. And...
Yeah, flower power and Dalmatian. Yeah, but
Yeah, wonderful.
yeah,
I like the orange one,
Yeah, and they crap.
and it's broke.
At least the mouse is
the
so
mouse is
crap.
crap, absolutely. Also one of the mistakes of this computer, which nobody knows. There's this handle, but
It
you
breaks,
would say
right?
you would say you can pick it up on this, but never do that. It's not intended to be picked up on that one. Absolutely not. The whole system is connected. This is actually with 4 screws or something connected to the chassis. So and it's plastic. So if you there's a big chance if you
It will break.
kick it up with it, then it breaks, and then the whole computer will just completely.
Can't you try on one of them?
No, not
He's here all week.
So
Wow.
yeah, the reason why they did this is because it looks friendly, but in later models they actually made it stronger because people were picking it up, and it was never intended to pick up.
Oh, this is a beautiful one. This is almost. I think of the Amiga CD TV. It's the CD TV. Same.
Yeah, same. But
And over here we have a big PC collection, but that we will look at in the next video.
Anebras.
Anebras big PC game collection.
This is also beautiful. This one.
Oh, Detta. I like that one.
yeah, if you have some power, if you have too much power in your house, please use this one. If you need a new heater in your computer room or anything, use these ones.
So you don't need a heater or any heating system in your
Just
room.
put this on, it's fine.
Oh, nice.
Preferably the Xeon version, the later versions, they are great with heating rooms.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How much if I want one of these today? The price.
For you? 1 million. I don't know. We actually have one of those or two, I think, for sale, but I'm not sure if they work. So,
But if you found these on eBay, are they expensive or not?
no, not really. But the thing is, what people do with this is, remove the internals of the computer and use this as a sort of lamp, or put a touchscreen in it.
Okay.
So they all retrofit it with something else, and which makes my life a little bit harder because I want an original one. I want the original stuff in it. But a lot of things are retrofitted, especially these ones as well. People are, putting brand new mainboards in it, and just to show off, look at this.
Yeah, but it's a great case.
Yeah.
Home Computer Museum. Thank you.
You find the link in the description below.
I will.
There's also a link to our Patreon page. You can also go there.
Yeah.
I link every page.
There will also be a small screen where he tap dances. You can feel
With or without clothes, it depends on your Patreon.
We will come back someday on our next trip.
Otherwise, we bring Bart to Sweden.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.